Right now at 5, a hospital closure is rocking the Chippewa Valley area.
And closed snowmobile trails are leaving some motorists unhappy. Find out what they're saying about the shutdown.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. We are learning new information tonight about a Juneau County homicide investigation.
The Juneau County Sheriff's Office found the body of 57-year-old Floyd Burdick in a Mostyn Trail parking area early Thursday. Police said Monday they'd arrested 2 people. Now, a new criminal complaint names 2 suspects tied to the death of a victim known as FAB. And the complaint's timeline matches when Floyd Burdick died. In the complaint, Donald Dahlberg is charged with first-degree intentional homicide, arson, firearm possession as a felon, hiding a corpse, and bail jumping. The complaint says Dahlberg went to a residence with the intent to kill FAB at his home in Kildare. His bond is set at $1 million cash.
Meanwhile, Dahlberg's accomplice, Crystal Toomer, has also been charged with arson and mutilating a corpse with the intent to conceal a crime. She was released from custody on bond, but then broke terms. Her new bond is set at $50,000 cash. If convicted, Dahlberg could face life in prison, while Toomer could face 12.5 years.
La Crosse police have identified the man shot to death inside a Farnham Street home last week. Police discovered 61-year-old Brady Fredrickson with multiple gunshot wounds Thursday night. The accused shooter, Alan Fry, faces a first-degree intentional homicide charge as well as possession of a firearm as a convicted felon. Fry is accused of killing Fredrickson, his stepfather, after an argument over a coat. La Crosse police believe Fry is also connected to a house fire that same night over on Denton Street. He's currently held in jail on a $750,000 cash bond.
Yesterday, it was announced that Sacred Heart Hospital in Eau Claire and St. Joseph's Hospital in Chippewa Falls will be closing around the end of 2024's first quarter.
The hospitals are owned by the Hospital Sisters Health System, which cites the pandemic, workforce challenges, and inflation as the big reasons behind these closures. News 8 Now's Allison Fergit is live in Eau Claire and has the story. Allison.
Ken and Emily, the company also said they will be closing the Prevea Health Center locations in western Wisconsin as well. The move to close will leave over 1,000 people without a job and thousands of patients scrambling to find where to transfer their care. I spoke to people in Eau Claire today about their reaction to the news. Many of them said they were shocked, confused, and disappointed in the decision. One woman says her father is currently at Sacred Heart preparing for open heart surgery. While she's not from the area, she thinks this will be a big loss to the community. Other health entities are preparing for what's to come. Mayo Clinic Health System said it's considering how the announcement will affect its patients. And the Eau Claire City and County Health Department said staff is considering what role it will play in the coming weeks and months. And they said when they know more, they will discuss the potential local impacts of the closures and what they can do to ensure that the community has full access to the health care that they need. So Hospital Sisters Health System has contact information posted on their website that patients can reach out to see, if they have to answer any of the questions that they might have. We do have that posted on our website right now.
All right, thank
Ken
you,
and Emily,
Allison.
back to you.
Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty here. Eau Claire's City Council President Emily Berge releasing a statement today. She says the decision is sending shockwaves through the community and that she will do what she can regarding information on next steps. Well, in the meantime, more of that snow melting a little bit on our street fronts and sidewalks, Greg.
Yeah, some like it, some are not going to like the forecast here. Unfortunately, we have more of that yet to come, including dense fog is one of the things with you melt some snow. Along with the moisture overall increasing, we have a dense fog advisory until 9 a.m. for areas to the south, but I expect that to maybe expand throughout the night too. That also might add to some slick spots regarding when that does refreeze on some road surfaces. Otherwise, our visibility right now just about 6 to 5 miles in the local area. Do some haze, but I do think we'll start to see more fog as we go out. Temperature overall just hovering around the freezing mark, 32 to 34 degrees. We really haven't budged much from the morning's low given all the cloud cover and moisture. We didn't see a lot of precipitation, but to the south we did see some of that's pushed across the area. There's your visibilities right now. Generally a little bit of light wintry mix to the south, but don't expect much of that overnight. That'll be something we'll track another time. For tomorrow, as that front there to the south begins to lift north, we'll see more precipitation tomorrow in the form of light wintry mix once again. But before this evening, just some haze out there right now overall. You could see some patchy fog develop in La Crosse later on. Same story for Eau Claire too, but more cloud cover. Notice the temperatures aren't really budging much, going just down to 31 degrees overnight. So later on, we're going to track out more fog. We have some wintry mix for Wednesday and more actually precipitation for Thursday. So it's going to be a cloudy, damp, foggy stretch of weather, and probably until we get to later in the half of the weekend.
All right, Greg Barnhart with the latest. Thank you, Greg. Well, snowmobilers in the Coulee region are going to have to wait a while to hit the trails again. This week, La Crosse County sent out a letter stating the trails are closing for the foreseeable future, and the decision leaving some disappointed.
News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall is live from a trail in Onalaska with the latest. Jeremy.
Well, Emily, I'm on a trail between the Quick Trip and Culver's on Oak Forest Drive, where it's empty right now, and as you can see, not only is it empty, but it's also closed. Well, the reason why, guys, look at this right here. The snow's melting, you can see the dirt, and this is what's causing it to be closed, which makes travel more complicated. Sean Lockington is an avid snowmobiler. Just like other motorists, he's feeling the impacts of the trail closures.
It's very disappointing. I mean, the amount of time we get on the trails for the amount of money we pay for these machines. I mean, a lot of them, I hate to say it, just sit around nowadays.
Warm weather has melted snow on them, forcing the trails to shut down. La Crosse County sent out an email this week indicating the trails will be closed, and it's unclear when they will reopen. The closure comes just days after they opened for the season.
I understand with, a lot of this trails are on, private land, and to keep the land like it should be, not make private owners mad, that they have to do what's right for the landowners, and, with the weather coming, I mean, all they're going to do is tear it up.
Although this might be great weather to ride on them, traveling on trails in these conditions can damage them.
When the snow is real hard packed, you don't have that lubrication qualities. You don't have snow dust flying around up in your suspension.
The La Crosse Snowmobile Alliance is trying to save the snow.
What we're looking to do, hopefully, is to save as much of the base as possible so that when it does turn colder again and we get some snow, it will give us enough snow to where we can reopen the trails.
And the weather is also causing other trails in our area to close. The one on State Corridor 95 in Minnesota City joins the list of trails that will be shut down for the foreseeable future as temperatures warm up. Lewiston and Winona Snow Sports Snowmobile President Mark Kuntop says to shut down the one on State Corridor 95 in Minnesota City, it's the best thing to do because, guys, riding on trails in these conditions when the snow is melting can only damage them. Live in Onalaska, Jeremy Wall, News 8 Now.
All right, Jeremy, thanks very much. And the snowmobile trails closure is anticipated to impact local businesses, including Rod's Ride On Power Sports. Lockington says he's preparing for the closures to dampen snowmobile sales.
Congressman Derek Van Orden visiting La Crosse today to tour the Civil Air Patrol Squadron headquarters. It's a volunteer-based auxiliary of the U.S. Air Force and provides aerospace education, cadet programs, and emergency services to the Coulee region. Van Orden spoke with the squadron's leaders to learn more about what they need to be successful. He says the Civil Air Patrol is an important program for the area.
Not only is this a program that allows younger people to get introduced into STEM careers, but it also teaches them leadership. And I love the model because they take you from essentially a junior enlisted person to a senior officer within the cadet ranks, and that teaches you everything, how to take care of yourself to how to take care of other people.
Van Orden adds he'll be going back to D.C. to explain to his fellow congressmen why programs like this one should continue to be funded.
Tonight, Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers is addressing the residents. Evers will deliver his 6th State of the State address at 7 o'clock tonight from the Capitol. It's similar to a presidential State of the Union. Evers will give a status report of sorts of the state as he sees it. He'll highlight his administration's achievements and call on both parties to work together to solve other issues. He's almost guaranteed to call for long-term legislation on child care as well as paid family leave. The speech will stream live on the governor's YouTube page. It'll also air on PBS Wisconsin.
New Hampshire voters head to the polls for the first-in-the-nation primary.
And former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley looking to close the gap with GOP frontrunner, former President Donald Trump.
Ashley's 48-hour super sale is happening January 28th through the 29th. For 2 days only, shop in store for exclusive deals on living room favorites delivered right on time for the big game. Plus, pay 0% interest through January 2029. Only at Ashley.
Update your kitchen today with help from Menards. Delta faucets come in a wide variety of style options and finishes with features meant to make your life easier. Right now, pick up this classic pull-down faucet for only $139.99. Need cleaning supplies? Menards carries top brands like Dawn, Tide, and Bounty. Right now, receive a $10 mail-in rebate with a purchase of $40 or more on qualifying Procter & Gamble products. Save big money now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
News 8 Now and the Co-op Credit Union are taking part in Chase the Chill.
Chase the Chill is a project across North America that provides warm clothing to people in need. Scarves, hats, and gloves are hung on trees in parks with notes attached to them, letting people know they can take them.
Co-op Credit Union and our community are conducting our own Chase the Chill campaign from December through February.
Together, we can keep our community warm this winter.
Donations will be accepted at the Co-op Credit Union location in Alaska.
What's this? Time. Time for what?
Time for the Great Vanishing Act. All this must go.
What about me?
You're the first to go.
Hey, I like it here.
Really? Hurry in for the end of business sale at American Home Fireplace and Patio. Save hundreds, even thousands, over 100 fireplaces and stoves, all displays, in-stock grills, and patio furniture must go. American Home Fireplace and Patio, Highway 16, West Salem.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families, a legacy of capability and technology that's made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough.
Get 2.9% financing for 72 months plus up to $2,000 in total savings on a 2023 Ford F-150, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Ashley's President's Day Preview Mattress Sale is here. Right now, you can get early access to Mattress Hot Buys, your choice, just $6.99. Plus, save up to $1,000 on select mattresses. Visit your local Ashley store or ashley.com to shop the President's Day Preview Mattress Sale today.
Well, it's all eyes on the New Hampshire primary tonight.
Voting underway in the second contest in the race for the Republican presidential nomination. Skylar Henry has the latest from Manchester.
Voters streamed to the polls, casting ballots in the first one-on-one contest in the Republican race.
I voted for Trump. I care most about Second Amendment and pretty much staying out of war.
With 22 delegates at stake, former President Donald Trump stopped at a Londonderry polling place. He's predicting a big win here in New Hampshire, a week after his Iowa victory.
There's never been a movement like this, Make America Great Again, in the history of our country.
Polls favor the former president by a wide margin, but Nikki Haley is hoping to cash in with independents and anti-Trump voters. Her supporters say the former UN ambassador has what it takes to be president, especially when it comes to foreign policy.
She understands the intricacies of that, understands that we need to be strong on the world stage, and right now we're perceived as weak.
She just adds a very optimistic energy to the room, and that's who we want to lead our country, someone who is very positive.
In fact, the results are already in from tiny Dixville Notch. All 6 registered voters cast their ballots for Haley.
I'm not in the prediction business, but I do believe that now that it's a two-person race, it might be a little closer than the Trump campaign would like.
Campaigning in Hampton, Haley welcomed the early sweep.
You know, right now we'll take whatever we can take. It was certainly a good start. It gave us some good energy and momentum, and I'm grateful to those 6 people.
She says no matter what happens in the Granite State, she'll continue to fight. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Manchester, New Hampshire.
Now, the last of the New Hampshire polls close at 7 o'clock Central.
Well, if the saying "you are what you eat" is true, then humans might have a problem soon.
New tests have found high levels of plastic chemicals in common processed foods. The details after this.
And we definitely have foggy conditions, even wintry mix going on tomorrow and even Thursday. I'll time out all that and if you see any road impacts and when we'll actually see the sun again. All that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
When the insurance company sees Bygoff and Rohde on the other side, they know they're in for a fight. It's your life, but it's our fight. And they know that if they're not being fair with us, they will find themselves in court, and that's how Bygoff and Rohde gets results for its clients.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers up to $18 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Earn now, spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days. Now through the end of January, Rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in store to redeem later just like cash. Start earning now on new resealable deluxe mixed nuts or whole cashews, $17.99. Rewards members save an extra $2. And 20-pound bags of Blaine's brand Easy Scoop Cat Litter, 2 for $14. Earn Blaine's Bucks now to spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days.
It's time for more fun moments at Fanati's.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Hi. Come on in, take a look around.
Fanati's has so many treats, it'll make you feel like a kid in a candy store.
Look at all the candy kids.
Or a mom.
And I'll take this.
Or a grandma. You guys got some awesome treats today. I hope you had a lot of fun. Brought to you locally by Fanati's Nut and Chocolate Shop in downtown La Crosse.
Luther High School is a powerhouse in culture and fulfilling the needs of each student. We recognize the future needs of all students, whether it's a four-year college, trades, or a trade school. Our on-site industrial arts program offers advanced welding, advanced woodworking programs, and our Industry 4.0 classes allow stackable credits at technical colleges throughout Wisconsin. Luther High School, Christ-centered, encouraging and preparing students for life. Schedule your tour today. Go to lutherhigh.org.
If you've been in a serious accident, you need a serious legal team. Bygoff and Rohde is the Western Wisconsin powerhouse. Attorneys who won't settle for less than you deserve. Call Bygoff and Rohde.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
What do a chocolate protein shake, fast food chicken nuggets, and baby food all have in common? Well, the answer, they all contain chemicals found in plastic.
That's right. Consumer Reports tested dozens of processed foods for plasticizers called phthalates and found them in almost every single product. But the amount varied wildly from just 22 nanograms per serving in a barbecue sauce to more than 53,000 in a canned organic ravioli.
Consumer Reports says they don't know how phthalates got there, whether it's in the raw ingredients or the packaging, or how the products are prepared.
They can get there through food production or through contaminated water and soil.
It's hard to say at an individual level what the risk is or what a safe level is.
Dr. Meeker says some studies have found evidence phthalates could increase the risk of multiple health problems, especially with reproduction and hormones.
There's no way for consumers to know when phthalates are present. Consumer Reports say it's another reason to limit processed products and eat fresh, whole foods. All right, I'm going to start doing that even more now.
Yep, logging that for sure.
It's a little unsettling information.
A little bit.
I got to get outside for a run today and
Very
almost
nice.
did not need a sweater. It was that warm outside.
I know.
Is it going to be warming up even more, Greg?
Definitely not going to be cooling down, but short weather maybe next week. More to come on that potentially. But we definitely have some systems coming through. So kind of break this down between tomorrow and Thursday. Tomorrow we still have the dense fog, which will be an ongoing problem. Areas of fog throughout the day, even if you don't see the dense stuff in the morning. There's another opportunity for light wintry mix, better chances south and east of I-90. It's not going to be a lot of precipitation with this, very light once again, but still it doesn't result in much to cause some road issues. There's another system, another wave of precipitation coming, and that's more Thursday night. Could be a start of a mix, but I think then it'll transition more to rain as we go through Thursday. Light amounts or drizzle, and then as we get towards Thursday night, evening and Thursday night, it may transition more back to a rain or snow event. And once again, not a lot amounts will be expected with this, and fog will still be an issue. So we got some opportunities for some some road issues here for the next couple of days, but nothing significant. Precipitation, once again, we're going to kind of deal with a lot of this. Probably not so much sleet and freezing rain, that's a little bit, but still rain and snow. So once again, it's going to be kind of that factor we're going to be dealing with at least through Thursday night, and then we should dry out in the meantime. Here's one of the waves that came through that produced some of that precipitation this morning. We have another batch of moisture moving up too. Several rounds of it coming up, fairly warm, and that's what's given us our opportunity to see some of this wintry mix going on. Fog, definitely going to be an issue with the melting snow, added moisture. We're going to see dense fog to the south. Other areas may see more dense fog too as we go out throughout the night. This will impact your morning commute. Once again, some of this could refreeze too as temperatures are going to kind of fall real close to freezing or just below. Tomorrow, besides the fog, you'll see another little batch of light wintry mix. You see some of the pink, purple, and even blue in there. It'll begin to spread across the area through Wednesday morning. Most of it staying south and light, but still could be impacting. Notice the temperatures were still around freezing. By the afternoon time, I think a lot of this will become just light rain or drizzle for most of the areas as we climb up to about 35, 36. And then as we go to the afternoon and evening, it'll begin to taper off. But still, we could see some drizzle, even some freezing drizzle as we go through the evening hour, as once again the temperatures begin to fall back towards freezing, and we'll probably be still dealing with a lot of dense fog given the light winds and temperatures really right around freezing. And then we have another round coming up Thursday. That, as you see, transitions more to probably just some light rain, maybe a little wintry mix in the beginning, and it'll transition back to maybe a little bit of snow as we go towards Thursday evening. And then through the evening commute, we might have to keep an eye out north of Eau Claire for a transition back to that. But that's what we're looking at. Ice potential for tomorrow, not a lot, but still, once again, the probability is further south. We still could get some. And then potential for the next system kind of pushes it further north because there will be more rain as we go Thursday. Still some issues north of East Eau Claire. We'll keep an eye on that. Once again, there's also that snow. And once again, next week, we mentioned the warm temps. This huge ridge out to the west is going to really pump some warm air. We definitely will see the 40s, maybe even potentially a 50 next week, depending on snow cover. But for tonight, just going to see a lot of dense fog out there, temperatures around freezing. We'll probably see a little bit of wintry mix going in tomorrow along with the fog problem that could continue all day. And as we go to the 8-day forecast, notice once we get past Thursday's event, temperatures could keep climbing. And past Wednesday, we could actually see mid-40s. That's on the low end right now. It's probably conservative a little bit.
Wow.
It could be even higher than that depending on how things play out. So potentially even record highs towards the end of next week. It's going to be a big ridge coming, but we could be dealing with fog and other issues in the meantime too.
Sure.
So with the fog, if for runners out there, would you advise not to go running? Will they be able to see?
Definitely have something to keep yourself that everyone can see you.
Okay, so reflectors,
yes,
bright
very
colors.
important when
All
you're
right.
out there.
Thanks, Craig.
Okay.
We'll be right back after this.
New windows can give you a whole new view of the world around you. Call today for a prompt free estimate from the Board Store Home Improvements, 782-8877.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls presents Matt Stell. Don't miss this multi-platinum country artist live February 16th. Matt Stell with opening act Mason-Dixon Line. $35 tickets include $15 free rewards play. Available now on Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Matt Stell February 16th at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Must be 21 or over to attend.
Does your home have a crawl space? When cold weather arrives, that can mean cold floors, frozen pipes, and higher energy bills. Protect your family and keep the cold air out this winter with Expert Crawl Space Sealing by American Waterworks. Sealing keeps your crawl space clean, protects pipes, and insulates your home, so floors are warmer and energy bills are lower. A sealed crawl space means a nicer home. Don't wait. Call American Waterworks today.
As a student, an abortion was the right decision for me, but the Supreme Court took that right away from us, a right we had for nearly 50 years, and the attacks haven't stopped. Extremists in Washington are trying to put care like I received out of reach, and politicians like Congressman Van Orden are trying to ban abortion nationwide. We have to stand up for our freedoms now. because these should only be our decisions to make. This is a fight for our futures. Stop Speaker Mike Johnson's extreme plan to ban abortion.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A two-time Super Bowl MVP delivered a special handoff today.
Eli Manning paired a guide dog with Thomas Panic, the president of Guiding Eyes for the Blind.
The dog, named 10 for Manning's jersey number, went through a special running guide program, which means he can help Panic run long-distance races. That's on top of moving through the obstacles of everyday life.
Having a guide dog makes it that much easier to have a companion at your side that you know you're putting your safety in. And I feel like this number is a very special number, Eli. 10 is a good pick, so I appreciate the handoff.
Yeah, it's a good name.
Guiding Eyes trains and provides dogs to individuals who are blind or experiencing vision loss, with no cost at all to the recipient. Just like football players, these guide dogs go through a training camp before they're game ready.
Oh, that's adorable right there. And for the 4 teams left in the NFL playoffs, of course, Ravens, Chiefs, 49ers, and Lions, training camp is a distant memory as they hope to punch their ticket to Super Bowl 58, which will be airing February 11th right here on CBS.
Good little running buddy he has there.
Oh, adorable.
All right. We'll have another check on your forecast when we come back.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see.
Don't need glasses? See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
Hey man, thanks for holding my beer.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks guys. I'll be here all night. See that?
What?
Hey, what's up? Not much.
I'm gonna need another beer. I swear, you're everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy.
Welcome to the new year with savings at your home improvement company. Slash your heating bills with our energy-efficient, low-maintenance windows. Call now to receive buy 2, get 2 free on custom-made windows for your home. And enjoy 0 interest, 0 payments, and 0 down until 2025. Our certified professionals ensure a worry-free installation backed by a lifetime warranty. Hurry, this offer ends soon. Call now to schedule your free consultation. Happy New Year from your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
It's happening this weekend. The King Furniture 72-hour mattress sale with incredible deals on the most comfortable mattresses. Take 10% off every mattress in our store. Plus, get 12 months interest-free financing. Get your choice of a plush or firm therapeutic hybrid queen mattress for just $9.99 and get free delivery too. The King Furniture 72-hour mattress sale this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only.
The robotic money expert.
Clever. How do I start a savings habit?
Famous cabbage.
Savings habit.
Shaving rabbits.
Tech can make life simpler, but when it comes to savings habits, nothing's as simple as BMO. A BMO savings account helps you build the habit with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward? Ingenious.
Sardine Fest.
This year's top prize goes to BMO.
I'm just in it for the saving, but it's nice to be recognized.
BMO. Your eyewear should be as individual as you. With Shopko Optical's extensive selection of frames and lenses, our optometrists will learn about you and help you customize the right choice for your lifestyle. Visit Shopko Optical and find your new signature style today.
All right, we have that dense fog advisory for areas to the south. This may be expanded as we go further north. There'll still be areas of fog elsewhere. Once again, the moisture could refreeze on some roads as temperatures will be right around freezing. We have some wintry mix tomorrow. The fog continues. Some rain probably going to Thursday. Maybe the sun eventually comes out as we get towards Sunday, and the temperatures kind of continue to go up.
Yeah, it's quite a climb right there. Thanks, Craig, and thank you all for joining us tonight at 5.
We'll see you at 6.